Israeli Air Force had a very narrow escape in May. The IDF, or Israeli Defense Forces, has acknowledged that an Iron Dome missile nearly hit an Israeli jet during the recent conflict between Israel and Gaza-based terror groups. According to Channel 12 News, an interceptor missile fired at a rocket launched from Gaza during the fighting accidentally locked onto an F-15 plane flying over the Strip. As per reports, the misbehaving interceptor was detonated by Iron Dome operators moments before hitting the jet. The report stated that shrapnel from the interceptor hit the fighter. A Channel 13 report, by contrast, said the interceptor was fired deliberately at the F-15, having misidentified it as a rocket heading into Israel. The report added that it was a miracle that nobody was hurt. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Iron Dome almost shot down Israeli F-15 fighter by mistake. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. This recent conflict began on May 10, 2021. The fighting saw Hamas firing an estimated 4,300 rockets toward Israel and Israel conducting 1,500 airstrikes in the nearly 2 weeks of fighting. The fighting was some of the most fierce since the 2014 conflict. Israel has faced rocket attacks for a long time. In the 1990s, Hezbollah, based in Lebanon, fired rockets into the northern part of Israel. Israel has developed and deployed Iron Dome to protect against these kind of threats. IDF said in a statement to Channel 12, "This is a complex incident in which the Air Force is required to intercept rockets and at the same time attack Gaza." It was added, "We are investigating the incident to make improvements, as well as continuing to carry our missions for the sake of the safety of those in Israel." This is not the first such incident. The Israeli Defense Forces had confirmed that an Iron Dome battery accidentally shot down an Israeli Skylark drone. Israeli media outlet Haaretz was the first to report on the unintentional hit, which the IDF also acknowledged. IDF spokesperson told Haaretz, "As part of the round of fighting in Gaza and as part of the defense of the country's skies, an IDF Skylark drone was hit by Iron Dome. The incident is under investigation." The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle is an American, twin-engine, all-weather tactical fighter aircraft designed by McDonnell Douglas, now part of Boeing. The F-15 was originally envisioned as a pure air superiority aircraft. Its design included a secondary ground attack capability that was largely unused. The aircraft design proved flexible enough that an improved all-weather strike derivative, the F-15E Strike Eagle, was later developed, entered service in 1989, and has been exported to several nations. As of 2021, the aircraft is being produced in several variants. Israeli Air Force has operated F-15 since 1977. The IAF has 84 F-15 A, B, C, D, and I aircraft in service. The Iron Dome weapon system is the lowest layer of Israel's multi-layered air and missile defense umbrella. It's a mobile, all-weather air defense system developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems and Israel Aerospace Industries. While Iron Dome is primarily a CRAM, counter-rockets, artillery, and mortar system, it can be used to protect against drones too. According to the country's defense forces, on May 17th, Israel's Iron Dome air defense system had intercepted a drone belonging to Hamas, a first for the platform. Iron Dome consists of three components: radar, battle management component, and missile launcher. The system uses the radar to detect incoming projectiles. The radar tracks the projectile and sends information to the battle management component. The battle management component examines where the incoming projectiles will hit, and if the area of impact is estimated to fall in its purview, it commands the missile launcher to fire interceptors to neutralize the target in midair. Iron Dome has a first-of-its-kind multi-mission launcher that's designed to fire a variety of interceptor missiles. The interceptor is chosen depending on the threat. Iron Dome's Tamir interceptor missiles can strike down incoming threats launched from ranges of 2.5 miles or 4 kilometers to 44 miles or 70 kilometers. Tamir missile is equipped with electro-optical sensors and steering fins with proximity fuse blast warheads. Each Iron Dome battery includes 3 to 4 stationary launchers with 20 Tamir missiles and a battlefield radar. A single battery can defend up to nearly 60 square miles. Iron Dome is considered to be the most used missile defense system. 10 Iron Dome batteries protect Israel. Iron Dome is an engineering marvel, but not infallible. Iron Dome's ability to differentiate between hostile and non-hostile aircraft was the main reason an International Aviation Authority gave Israel the green light to keep its airspace open to commercial flights during the conflict. These two incidents indicate that there are a lot of works that still need to be done when it comes to Iron Dome. In the current state, it's not 100% foolproof, and the IFF, identification friend or foe, has glitches. It's good that IDF has acknowledged both the incidents, and this is actually the first step in solving the problem.